Hello everyone! Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn, where I'm slightly being off center. There we go. So yeah, hi, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. We are about to head off into digging into the past again in the game. Just gonna hit the Grave-Hoard. Like the plan for today, I think will be we'll do the Grave-Hoard, maybe do Cauldron Zeta after that, and then maybe go and carry on with the whole Pitch Cliff stuff, like the heading back to Meridian and going to see the Sun King and warn him of what's about to happen. So yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to the Grave-Hoard because digging into the ruins is definitely one of my favourite parts of this game. I did play a little bit since Monday, just to get a few more of those metal flowers and ancient artifacts and stuff like that, since I have the map for that. Blip. Oh, there, it's you again. Yeah, I got myself a broadback or broadhead to ride, but I think the problem is I need to get over here because this is where the Grave-Hoard is. So I don't think I'm going to be able to take him along, but we'll see. Maybe I can use him. Maybe he'll come along with me. I don't know. Be quicker to just fast travel there. Load the game. Yeah, I think that different areas require loading more stuff. Like if you just hop around within the same area, the loading goes quite quickly, but heading into wildly different places is takes longer to load. Oh hey, I did get my guy. Are those Blint Orcs or Stormbeaks? Because they look big. Oh, another place I want to go actually is to check out Ross's grave, which I found. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to deal with this lot. So let's see what I can make here. Okay, where are they? Right, you're being annoying, you little twats. Hey, come here.
Gonna bring you down.
Yoink. Hi. Stab. And down. Crap. And that. You. Bam. Down. Right. Go away. There's Chummy over here. Yeah. Ow. Stop moving. There we go. go. Gonna bring you down, as Aloy would say. Where are you? Ah. They are hard to hit. Come here. Come on. I think we got you. Oh no, not quite. Down. Right. And down. Oh, there's some other dude up there, isn't there? Oh, there's a new target.
Machine saw me.
Ah. Yeah. Meanwhile, my well, okay, you can do that too. Okay, I guess I was gonna say. Meanwhile, my machine's just, my broadhead is doing nothing, but apparently it was doing something. So cheers. Right, bash them all up. Excellent. A little warm up.
Got too much already.
That was a fire coil, wasn't it? What do I got? No, I got loads of fire coils. I don't need any more of them. Righty. Not get the Grave-Hoard. I have more than enough of that. Okay. Right, George. Where are we going? Where are we going? We are going up here. Okay, so, yeah. Go have a look. I'm guessing that's it up there. Yeah, that's where the icon's pointing. Tank. Curious gurgling noise. Okay. Let's army all this. Okay, there's chargers around. Controlling the beasties is a little weird. Not really used to them. Is that like ice? Banuk Wanderer. It's an icy lake. Meanwhile, I can't seem to go any further. You really don't want to jump, do you? Let's say, am I cracking the ice or something? Hello. Up. Whoa. Well, let her hop off and help.
Holding.
thing. Ow. Damn it. Where are you? Got you. Could wait a while to do a crit on these guys. Ah. No use. Stab, right, got you. Damn it. Get down here, you bugger. You appear to have been slightly dented. Let me fix you up, sir. I have plenty of shards. There you go. All brand new. That's a bit of a mess.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
But yeah, you're welcome. Another processed metal block. Are they all dead? Well, that's nice. Presumably from the fight and not the freezing of the lake.
Can't carry more.
That's just to resist corruption, which I have a lot of. Right then, George. To the big scary thing. Trouble. No, you really don't want to go up there, do you? Fine. Up here then. So this was US Robot Command or something, right? This is where Elizabeth Sobek was going. After she got Ted Farrow to sign off on Zero Dawn. This looks like a big Horus thing. I feel like some kind of photo would be nice here. And then I might change the time of day a bit here, see what it looks like in the day. Ew. Oh, that looks fun. Wonder. Let's see what it looks like in the evening. More foreboding. Hi there. Just heading over to the Grave-Hoard. How are you doing? Just trying to get a nice shot. I like the redder colours. Maybe there. I feel that's going to make a nice screenshot. Bip. There we go. Right. I got myself a broad head. What I call George. But yeah, we're just gonna head over here and see what secrets there are. Alright, I'm thinking that George ain't going to be
Where I am.
useful for now. Okay, let's reconsider. Oh, there were lots of. Okay, well, let's have a look. Kaboom and splat. Hey, leave George alone. Ah. Getting a bit chaotic there. Come on. Get him, George. Attaboy. There's the other thing gone. Good broadhead thing. They got lots on too. Excellent. What's going on up there? Oh, something's happening up there. Teeth are better, thank you. Yeah, still a bit of pain, mostly from everything around the teeth, but it's getting better now. Right. Oops.
Just go by your business.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Ow. You asshat. Come here. Come here. Ow. Got you. You. Sit at the end. I have no chance to make more freeze potions. Got ya. I'll wait for it to settle down. There we go. Stab. Wang. George is still alive. Ugh. Paracets? Was that? Is that a painkiller thing? Yeah, I wasn't going to get the crowns. It would have cost a bloody fortune. Far cheaper to get the tooth out. Even though I'm probably going to not use George for a bit. Since I think I have to head on foot, I'm still going to fix him. Here's been a reliable mount. There you go. You just hang around here. Or maybe we can see how far we can get. I don't know.
No space.
Let's see if I can get him up a little bit. I have to head up here. So that's where we gotta go. Make it up there. Too big. Okay. I'm gonna leave you here, George. I'll figure out a way up on my own. But maybe you'll still be here when I get back. Because I have enslaved you to me forever, so... Alright, I have no idea how I'm supposed to approach this, if there's any other way. Ah, there is a road. Okay, well... Maybe I can just do that then.
Yeah!
Let's go down here. Because I think there's a road just here. Wrong button. Right. That looks like some kind of path.
Eclipse.
I'm not showing any focuses at that location. Should be anything you can't handle on your own. Carry on.
Thanks. On my own, all right.
All right. I think we've got where we need to be, so let's leave George there. Yeah, I have actually I've got a couple of skill points to spend, but where do I want to get these really? I suppose I do need that one. Let's do that. That's probably gonna be handy. But yeah, I think I have that mount repair. There we go. So while we're at it, let's just create some more things. I've got enough of those, I think. They're dead. Oh, that looks kind of impressive. Presumably that is one of the Horus things. So, why are these guys dead? I mean, you said there wasn't really any focuses. So...
The Grave-Hoard. And the shadow of a metal devil. Great.
Probably gonna be one of them Deathbringers here as well, isn't there? Okay. This seems like a good spot for another picky. Ooh, kind of like that. Let's get that. Yeah, that looks pretty wicked. Just get that angle there. And there we go. This game is just awesome for the screenshots. Yeah, I'm not in the frozen wilds, not quite. They're up here. So while I'm here, I could pop in there. Because I think they do have a thing that lets you upgrade your spear up there. Which could be handy. So I might pick that up, because apparently I can go in and out of there. It's just a much harder zone. Well, this is certainly impressive. Trying to imagine like what kind of battles these things were in. I mean, they're enormous. And also, what's with the tentacles? I mean, like... You know, that seems like unnecessarily intimidating. Right, let's get the campfire
This
here.
must be the pass O'Toole was talking about, with Banuk territory just above.
Uh-huh. But I heard something. Also, there's a thing there. Oh, that must be it, because these symbols are Banuk things. So probably that's what's going on there. Having said go over there, how do I get in there then? Not through here apparently. Of it. Maybe I do go up that ladder, I don't know. Whoops. Zip. That could be a place down there.
Fight or run.
Whap. Okay. You got guns?
That does.
Got it.
Time to take a look around the room.
Whew. Yeah, could do with that upgrade. That spear upgrade. Can I get you? Yes. Right. Before we do anything, traps and potions. Sure. That'll do. That'll do. I've never used the traps. Blastling ammo. Sharp shot bow quiver. Outfit satchel. I think I want that. And sure, why not? Let's just get all of that.
Might need this.
Right. What? Oh. There's people's. There's lots of things here. Operation Enduring Victory.
They're inside too.
No, there's lots of lore stuff to grab here. So let's grab it. Anything back here? Corruptor. AKA Scarab. So the machine's broken, I guess. And there was a fight, presumably. Okay, dungeon crawl. Right, we got you, didn't we? Sergeant somebody or other. Sergeant Ames Guliev. Right, say again, Lieutenant. It got through. Titan is through the defences, still on approach. Various groans, muttered curses. A live one, and it's pissed. We've got no mobility in here, or it'll punch right through us. We hold the hatch at all costs, then push back out. Can I actually play that? There we go.
Say again, Lieutenant.
It got through. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach. A live one. And it's pissed.
We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hatch at all costs. Then push back out.
There we go. I was kind of surprised it didn't just play that. Okay. So that happened. There we go. I'll have to play it.
A battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Bandana Sarai KIA.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Rockets are really close. Anti-MOB on point. Hoorah!
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Silence is silent. Another KIA. So clearly, that wasn't just another day in the life. It's the last day in the life for these lot. They had a technique at least of trying to break the horses down. It just didn't work in this case by the looks of it. Yeah. Oh, here's a person. I'm gonna say, where's Yana?
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, I think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn.
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
Well, it's all fun and games until the chorus hits, and then it's just death and machine gun fire. They made a stand. What's that? Something back there.
Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
No. That is over there. Like a container or something? Yeah. Stranded necklace. What was that? Not a collectible. Resource? Oops, damn it, wrong thing. Might as well stock up on stuff here, if there's anything. Stocking up on things, basically. But I may need some of this. There we go. I think I dropped one. Is it in here? Oh, there we go. This mysterious item is valuable only to the most curious merchants. 6 tarnished metal ingots threaded with a plain wire.
Good meat.
Take that and we'll open that later. Where is this thing then? Oh, that was it probably, wasn't it? Okay, right. We've got everything in here. Let's see if there's anything down this side. To use these tanks, well, that's a bit right. Past Mr. Scarab. Is that what I think it is? Like, no, you're not a jump thing. The hell am I supposed to do with that? Fall to my death? No. Down there. Then what? Very careful. Where do I go? Up, down. Kind of just have to follow the path that it makes for me. Oh, there we go. That. Interesting. Some weird lighting glitch going on there. Slightly helpful though. Makes things a bit visible. assuming that's water. Bunker door over there. Anything else around? Spoosh. Okay. I think there's something here. Nope. Doors and things, but they're buried underwater. Over here. Yep, up it. Right, there we go.
I probably needed the wash.
Right, stuff. How are we for things? That might be handy. Get that done. Get all stocked up. As full as we can. Ah. Damn it. Right. Is this going to help us? Isn't. Where to then? I was assuming there was some kind of doorway up here, but apparently not. Nothing was over there. Ah, over here. There's a platform thing. If I can get to it. How do I get to that? There we go. There we go. Up, up. Right. This is blasted to slag. Okay.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Oh yeah, it does vaguely look recognizable, I suppose. Corporal Acosta.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was...
Wow.
The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. They bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
So they weren't messing around when they were trying to stop them. Dropping buildings on them.
Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Yeah, so it's pretty desperate, basically. I think the Minutemen are just like local militia, I suppose. But they just were using them as cannon fodder to slow the bots down by the sound of it.
What's this place?
That was pretty grim. I'm going to be okay. Reminder again.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
I mean, you know, gotta let them blow off steam somehow.
Furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it.
Okay, that looks like a big thing. What's in here?
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... this isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had. In the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is... you. The Zero Dawn to turn this around. Or whatever the hell that is.
So even they didn't know what it was. Just a little longer.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls. I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW. When you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, then everything will be the way it used to be.
Well, I guess it did turn out to be the way it used to be, just a lot longer ago than you thought. Well, this place goes down far. Corporal Sarai. Oh, it's a log. Looking back, I thought 64 was shaping up to be a pretty good year. No more drinking and no more mercenary sec work. Stripping offshore wind farms for the OEZ. Just me and a plasma cutter 400 feet above sea level. Then I got the recall alert. Read them up on a turbine and the smell of cooking ozone. They covered every angle. Better pay, amnesty for any Combine wars you'd fought in, guaranteed citizenship. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? But all we did think was, I guess we're better than the bots after all. Big talk from Harris about pride and duty, smart guy. He was right. I've been proud to be a US soldier. I jumped at the chance to be one again. And look what I landed in.
Just one bed. Maybe their war chief's room.
It's a bed. Corporal Sarai. Again. Last night we got talking about D-Day 55. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp. General assembly in a drone hangar, summer and the sky was bare, the heat was killer. They say US human combat forces are being disbanded, all automated now with last cycle's tech, just out like the old net. 1 million more on basic in a century recession. Could be you'll help build the robots that took your jobs. Or if you knew how to handle a power suit, you could find a place that still uses manual labour. Maybe in the OEZ or China, where you're not our problem. Low suicide risk, it said in my discharge file. Oops, what's this one? Oh, that's Durval's thing. Have we read that? Hope your plans for a forge in the Upper Meridian are moving forward, and we're honoured that you chose us to provide the blaze you need. We've received payment for the 3rd shipment, and we are most thankful for your prompt remuneration. Unfortunately, our hunters are struggling to cover the order. We apologise for the delay, but this is an unusually large request. As soon as we have it, we will deliver it to your warehouse as promised. With utmost respect, Gerund Huntsmaster. Mainspring Machine Makings Clan Charter. That's an old note from Durval, apparently. That's something else which you didn't read. Right. I guess we go down this big hole, then. Unless this is a elevator? No, maybe just a walk-in closet, who knows. There was a hole. There's something weird going on down there. Oops. Come here. Now what? So just
ouch.
Down. Good thing they painted all the handy grabby points in yellow. Can I just drop here? Maybe there. Oop. Over here? Nope. Down here. Looks like various deep abysses. Here we go. Something going on. Where's the rest of the eclipse? Shouldn't they be around? Okay. Here's a door.
These wires must run to the power source.
Power cable.
Red light. Guess that means no power.
All locked. Find the power source. Head that way. I don't know what these gizmos do. Okay.
Whatever powered this door should be close by.
It's over there, isn't it? Oh, hello.
Useful information.
Code Nexus. Hollow locks.
Must be parts that control the power around here.
There's another one down there. is that? Your... Oh, there's another thing there. And there's that. So that's probably the one I'm interested in. What's this one then?
A holographic interface. It must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
Let's go in over there though. That's alright. That's alright. That needs to be down. And oops. And that needs to be down as well. Ah. Okay, trying to unsneak. There we go. And that goes down to...
Three power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1.
It's 1 down. It's easy enough. That's not terribly helpful. Have you a clue?
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
North, east, west, south. Where's winter then? I'm gonna assume that's north, east, west, south. No. North, east, west, south.
That's 2. One more.
Ping. There we go. Other way. And the other one is up here. So this is a geothermal power source. Blah. Well, that seems reasonably straightforward. The other one is over here.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
Did that do it? Was that something? Ah. Ouch. One way to do it, I suppose. You're not really doing much though. Let's have a look. Aha.
Terms being used. More voices. More clips. Must be another way in.
It's like, why are the bad guys always here before me? It's like, we have to struggle through some secret way in and they already know how to get in. Ooh, power cell. I need that. I need the power cell. Give me power cell. Thank you.
Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yeah, in case you missed that, we got the 2 power cells and then discovered we needed 3 more. So God knows where those are. Oh, we got scrappers, peeps. No one around here. Someone around there. Don't bend over, you bugger.
I'm alright. They're not looking for answers, just weapons.
Nobody here. He just randomly dropped dead. Industrial accident. It's all good. You just carry on about your business.
Still sniffing around.
Oh, you're coming up here, are we? How about we just pause? There we go. There we go. Nothing to see here. Over there. You're all a little bit alarmed. Who should I kill first?
Off you go.
Got you. Would like to get you because you have a big gun.
Anyone take a look at this corpse? Something there.
Wow. Damn it. Got him.
Yeah.
Good play. Took a play at that game, buddy boy.
Low and quiet does it.
Come on. Gotcha. 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 I think there's somebody else, yeah. Oh! Damn it. Oh! Gotcha. Okay. We used up far too many arrows for that. Fortunately, I can rebuild them though. And I can take the big gun,
Save these for the trail.
which is also nice. I suppose that is slightly faster. Is it? Did I did take that skill, right? Yeah. Move faster while wielding heavy weapon, they say. I suppose it's a bit faster. Not gonna break any speed records though.
Should have brought a cart.
Yeah, I just lug that there for a second. What's in here? Supply crate. Ladder. Oops. Having a look around. See if there's anything of interest up here. This was the armory then, was it? Sniper. Nothing else up here. Any fungus? Nothing in there. Bunker door. Probably my entrance.
Hello.
Okay. Let us have a peruse and then murder anyone who crosses our path with high velocity bullets. If I can, that is. Well, seems that I'm not going to be able to take that with me then. Boo. This looks like something. Here. What's that get me? Does that get me anything? Nothing down the bottom there. I'm gonna guess I have to leap across from there. That. Damn it. Okay. Got it. Everything is under control. Yeah, no Deathbringer for me. Well, you have to find a way to deny me my toys game. Okay, there's something in here. What are these? Weapon racks? No, computer racks? Like servers? Looks possibly like servers or something.
I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
Rejected for delivery.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
Blimey. Things were getting pretty bad.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast in active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
That sounds like the message that I found earlier on. Approved for release.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
Yeah. Does sound a bit edited, doesn't it? Unit status report. Rejected for delivery.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
It really sounds like they were throwing everything at the bots and losing. You know, it was just like, got to the point where just throw meat in the way. Which probably didn't help, because if they run on biomass, then that's only going to make them stronger, really, isn't it? So... Ew, what's this? Use the console. Let's have a look around first. USRC deployment records. December 2065. Week 1 confidential. Operation Kickback. Reno, Nevada. Civilian Guard and Armored Battalions skirmished with Vanguard elements of Pacific Northwest Swarm PN-12. Engagement began at 0600 and concluded with a withdrawal at 2100 the following day. Losses in excess of 40% recorded. Wow. Operation Thick Skull. Shenandoah Valley, SA Tech, Virginia. 12th MRB, supported by civilian guards, fought a rearguard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-17. Engagement began at 0800. At approximately 1400, 12th MRB reported the position was overrun and received authorization to detonate SA Tech facility, inflicting significant damage on ES-17. Surviving elements of 12th MRB withdrawn to Akron-Cleveland defensive line. Operation Body Blow, Akron, Ohio. 9th and 10th MRBs, supported by sustained aerial strikes, assaulted the Horus-class Titan, resupplying the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-18. Engagement began at 0400 and concluded at 2200 with the elimination of the Titan. Note that this is 9th MRB's 3rd Titan kill with minimal losses. Brigade readiness status. 3rd MRB, refused recall order from Operation Pinch Hit, deployment across Pensacola-Tallahassee defensive line. Court-martial proceedings underway. 7th MRB, recalled from New York engagement zone to reinforce Wichita Theater, ready. 9th MRB, refitting at USRC facilities, ready. 10th MRB, transfers from Kalmar, data corrupted. Again, things are not going well. Well, there's more stuff there. This is what we just looked at. Anything else before I use the console? Looks like some kind of hologram. Okay. And something over there. First. Get some more stuff. Locked door. Probably just gonna open up once I get the console going, so let's get that going and find out what's going on, hopefully.
What is this?
That?
Ooh.
It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. Planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world.
Oh wow.
Eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
I'm not sure she did. I like that. What do you think I am? Some kind of idiot? Only idiots think the world is flat. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's a big boy. Yikes.
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
I don't think I'll be able to take that down.
Watch out!
Oh. Deathbringer. Crap.
Target, scatter!
Or Kopesh.
Another Kopish. And this one can move.
Okay. Let's just see what my options are. Rappel down from here. This will be a bit of a challenge. I mean, I took down the other one reasonably well, but just hit the cores. What the hell is that? Swarm launcher? That doesn't sound good. What are you weak to? Shock and that, right. Can I snipe you from a distance? I got a feeling that if I snipe you from up here, you're going to blow my platform up and send me tumbling to the ground, aren't you? Could see about getting rid of and yes. You did. So dropping from there is not survivable. So maybe I should rappel down. Right. Weird that we have to do the whole movie thing again. Okay. Skip.
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
Right. How's that going to... Where's that going to get me? Is there an easier way down than just rappelling? Because that seems like a poor choice. Let's boo you. I mean, if I can just take the people out without anyone...
Okay, no more sneaking.
And maybe just run like hell. Okay. Rappel! Damn it. That didn't work. Ooh, that's a ugly angle. Alright, maybe I just need to rappel down then. I think that's just deal with it. I don't think sniping is going to be a valid strategy here.
Another Kobish.
Okay.
And this one can move.
I mean, it won't be able to move if I just, like... Ah, there's a track. So maybe I actually need to go around the other side. And then, I don't know, try and pin it down. Ah.
Well,
Here! The girl!
Oh, crap. Hush, hush. Oh. Ah. Run! Okay, go. Run in circles. What? Oh, that didn't help. That'll do. That. That help. Just keep running. This might be a little cover. Help. No, maybe not. Some deal with you lot. Ow. Health. Right. Craft. Okay, I need to just try and helping? It's not helping. How am I going to do this? Aha! Oh, I stunned it. That helped. He's up, damn it. Trouble. Just keep running, just keep running. Just keep running. Damn it, missed. Wow. Now I got ya. Overheating. Arg. Getting it. I am getting it down. Slowly. Getting its components off though. Missed. good one. So far, managing this. Boom. Got it.
That did it.
Yes.
Soldiers long ago. They had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
You, sir, are mine. Ooh. What was that in there? 43s, 27, 25. Okay, hang on. 43s. Got that. 27. And you know what? I'm good with that. And the shock. Was that resist shock? Resist shock. Don't actually have a resist shock. So that could be handy. Right. Whew. Well, that was a thing. I survived miraculously.
Full already.
Basically just run in circles and shoot like hell. Where's the other bods? I need a I think I need some kind of trophy shot here. Yeah. Like that, maybe. Haha. Could do a facial expression, apparently. Anyway, that's got a slightly better lighting. Nah. And that'll do. There we go. Yeah. Right. One dead Deathbringer. And many dead cultists. But that dropped from
I'll find a use for you.
the Horus, which we don't want to wake up. Because there is no way in hell I am going to be able to fight that thing. I mean, look at it. It's just... it's huge. And did they actually make it look like a skull on tentacle legs, basically? Because that's what it looked like, I think. So, now what? Go down there. Where do you want me to go now? There's a ramp over there, isn't there? Yeah, I think I gotta go up the ramps. See if there's anything up here. Anything over there? No. Supply crate though. Always handy.
No room.
Well, that was a very short-lived resurrection for oh, a raid, you say? Hello. Raid. Hello. Welcome aboard. Nice you to pop in. Fair warning, if you want spoilers, or if you don't want spoilers for Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm halfway through and I'm in the Grave-Hoard, so you know, be careful there. But yay, hello, how are you guys doing? Where are you guys coming from? What have you been watching / playing? I don't know if this is the right direction, but it looks interesting. Am I ready to rumble? I am ready. You just missed an epic fight with a Deathbringer. Literally just ended when you raided, unfortunately. But that was kind of fun. Before I go down here though, just check out stuff over there. It is good, thank you. Yeah, just dealt with this big dude over here, who was a bit of a challenge. Just basically involved running around screaming lots and taking pot shots at it, but managed to bring it down. Just seeing if there's any other way out, but it doesn't look like there is. There's a whole bunch of platforms over here, right? Yeah, can I get up here? I can't actually get up there. Okay. So it was through here. Ooh, got a host as well. Thank you. Yeah. Any and all viewers, chatters, followers, etc. most welcome. I won't pretend that I am a pro gamer at all. I'm just muddling through this, but it's all about just finding out what's going on here. Biosphere degradation. Right. So, also reading time. So again, spoilers. If you don't want to know what's going on in Horizon Zero Dawn, you better not be listening. Cover your ears and eyes. Deathbringer, bringer of death. I mean death as well, because obviously the sound of the missile is probably quite loud. But right, biosphere degradation, August 2065, confidential. Chief findings. Despite increased tactical proficiency of elite and civilian guard units and many hard-won engagements in the Central European, Antarctic and Pacific Reach theatres, the Pharaoh Plague's rate of advance has not slowed, nor has its biomass consumption rate. Damage to the biosphere has already exceeded 2038 levels by every measure and grows worse by the day. Extinction timeline projections remain unchanged, with OAC predicted for mid-November 2065, annihilation of exposed human populations in 2066, extinction of macrobiotic land organisms by the end of March 2066, and extinction of marine life in early 2068. Continued secrecy re Project Zero Dawn, the utter silence regarding its mechanisms of action and completion date, make it impossible to predict Zero Dawn's impact or lack of impact on the extinction timeline. Ooh, an atmospheric collapse. Atmospheric collapse, depletion, and toxic emissions remain the greatest environmental threat to Operation Enduring Victory, as well as the wider civilian population and animal life. Operational atmospheric collapse, OAC, is currently predicted for mid-November 2065, after which military personnel will require rebreathing apparatuses to operate in the open, and civilians will only be able to survive inside sealed structures. The requirements for air scrubbing and recycling in facilities is addressed in Addendum A linked to this report. Potable water shortages. Major water treatment facilities are already struggling to process water sources compromised by rainfall heavily contaminated by toxins emitted by the consumption of the Eastern Hemisphere. Following the necessary shutdown of all nano-scrubbing functionality, wastewater recycling is already beyond capacity. Military response escalation. Addenda linked to this document cover the short-term effects of scorched earth engagements in defense of the western seaboard and the ongoing effects of the oceanic economic zones and use of nuclear weapons to delay the enemy's initial advance across the Pacific theater. Data corrupted. In other words, everything's going to shit, and it looks like everything's gonna die out in 2068, all life. So about 3 years after this. Except we're 900 years in the future now, and so apparently that didn't happen. Anyway. Sorry, just like I read all the text stuff out here, so. So yeah, hopefully KJB, you are covering your eyes and ears. But yeah, this is really good. I mean, it's the standard action RPG thing, but it's got some really good story and plot and things going on. I mean, the characters are they're not Last of Us level, but I don't think a lot of characters are going to be Last of Us level. But it's really quite fun. But yeah, I am in the middle of a plot-heavy bit here, because we're finding out what happened to make the world what it was. Yeah, it's Black Friday coming up, isn't it? There'll be some sales going on. Right, so again, spoiler warnings everywhere.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
What are you? Securcom.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through.
Yeah.
We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella, add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I've sent a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Perhaps. Dr. Sobek.
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing.
Huh. Grim stuff. I mean, this is basically the end of the world. Right, well, let's find out what this is all about, because it seems that Zero Dawn got done. Aha.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Are you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Presumably, that's where we are.
Jeez. What is that? What did these people do?
Well,
What did Elizabeth do?
we know Zero Dawn was completed. Just don't know what the hell it was, but apparently it, I guess it prevented extinction from happening. Ooh, climbing out.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel.
Oh.
Palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
Huh. Okay. This looks like a rope thing. Because I guess I'm not going to be going down any other way if I want to live. What is that? Is that... that is Denver, I believe. It's alright, so we're not in Utah, I guess. Like, I mean, Utah's over here, isn't it? Because this is Colorado, basically. And I think this is Utah. And then that's where... Yeah, that must be. That's where the Citadel is located, which we haven't seen yet. So... shall we go on a ride?
World's going wide.
Huh? No.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? This should be quite the ride.
Jump. Oh, here we go. Whee! Oh, man. That's cool. Ride down the tentacles. Ooh, ow. And switch tentacles, apparently.
I'd do that again, if it wasn't so much work to get back up there.
Nice. Is George around still? Where did I leave him? I hear something. Or is that birds? It's probably birds, isn't it? Did George wander off? Or is he up here? I think George wandered off. Oh well. Right. So while I'm here, let's check this out. Banuka Land. There we go. A goat? What? That's a new beastie. But it's a reskinned boar, really, but that's cool. Suddenly, things are different. That's very luminous. Also, different music. So let's check out what's up here. So this is the Frozen Wilds territory, I believe. Oh, hello. You're a strange animal. You're not a campfire. But there's stuff. Lots of luminous things.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
Oh.
It's the ancient past that concerns me, Aloy, not my own.
Really?
That's why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
I thought integrated that into the story, huh? That's pretty neat. Wow, wow, that's a jump. Alright, well, let's see where this goes. Yeah, the music has changed. Interestingly. Although I couldn't actually tell that Silence had blue stuff going through his skin, so... See where this goes then. I mean, I've got a little bit of time. Oh, what the heck is that?
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat
Whoa.
off it.
Down. Demonic machine. Okay. No overrides. And that's a Scorcher. Also, what level? What? 35. I may be unable to survive that. That seems a little much. Again, I'm 33. I could. Ooh, nice. Need a little track. Strength, everything. Huh. This could result in me getting absolutely murdered. Where am I even trying to go? Up there? Let's see if we can just avoid him, shall we? Let's just follow that up, shall we? Run. Where are you? Don't really want to know what you can do. So I wonder if we're actually in the expansion. We must be. They've integrated it rather well. Ooh, Auroras.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Apparently I have didgeridoos. Hello? Please don't kill me. Just saying hi. Maybe get a few upgrades. Oh, I guess I've been spotted, so oh, hey, look at that. That's rather nice.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
So, hi. Guess I'm coming up this way then. As usual, the music is awesome.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
This is Song's Edge, biggest settlement in the cut.
These are dangerous lands, Outlander. Deadly, even.
The hell is that? Another volcano? Whoa.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Wait till... there we go. That's a photo mode thing. Especially with a sunrise. That is quite stonking. Looks a bit better like that, actually, doesn't it? I mean, you know, the old cliche victory pose thing, but quite like the fearless one. That looks pretty wicked. There we go. Yeah. Huh. That's gotta be a volcano. But that's pretty awesome. Plume's not quite right, but I'm not complaining. Song's Edge.
The young hunters have learned a lesson from Thunderstrom. Sometimes, loss.
How are we to trust the chieftain after so many died under his command?
Rhea's been gone a long time, but she will return. I must believe she will return.
That name actually sounded familiar, but I can't remember who that is. Hello?
If Aratak means to go back to the mountain, then I will stand with him.
Why are all you people talking about things I don't know anything about? Can you not just say hello? Also, where is the upgradable spear thing that is apparently up here?
To be beneath is to know that death may rise up to meet you at any moment. Trust that our hunters knew this.
There's a...
Trust Rhea, they say.
Must be something big going
She'll
on.
return to us,
Most of the village is moving towards that
And
smoke.
yet here we are, waiting.
Campfire, ping, there we go.
Our shaman has abandoned us. Our chieftain has led our best to the deaths.
I do not think that our hunter's blood is on Aratak's hands.
What's going on? One of these is not like the other. Oh, Ossaram?
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
What is this?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
What is that? Calling the Glint Hawks?
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear! Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rats. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Aurea or Thunder's drum. Be worth a shot. About that free advice, Bergrand.
For you, I'll give it twice. But next time, I'll start charging.
Uh-oh. Yeah, tell us about Silence.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy heads getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You'd think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Oh, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Araya's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
So I guess, I'm just sort of looking at a map here, this is north of Colorado, this is Wyoming, I think. Does that make sense? I mean, it's not that far north. It must be.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Werik chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Araya came to town with their Werik, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
Yeah, what is a Werak? You keep mentioning this
What
thing.
are these Weriks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Weriks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Weriks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werik has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
Who's we?
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No, independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Oh, thank you.
See you around, Bergrand.
Hope so. I like return customers.
The frozen tall neck.
He seems nice.
Think of the cut. I think of it.
Little more than I am actually more interested in where the heck is the long thingy? Is that over there? That may be all the way over there. That's annoying.
The Banuk of Song's Edge are old.
Did they say something about a frozen tallneck? Is that out over here somewhere? It would be somewhere in that direction. That's annoying. He said Longtooth. That's kind of way over here. I think Longtooth, he said, was in the east, and that's in the east. I don't know. What do I do? Because I do have a whole bunch of stuff back here to do. So let's do that first. So If you're unfamiliar with things, around about now I do an end of part thing, and I just say end of part 1, and that's just my marker for when to break up the VOD, because I save the VOD in 2-hour chunks roughly. So with that, let's end the part 1 here, and we'll head back into the claim and carry on there, and we'll come back to this. But I just wanted to see what this was like. So far it's looking kind of awesome. And what the hell is that over there? Well, it's fascinating territory. Right, so with that, end of part 1 now.